just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip. We're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go from Vegas. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So Kittle comes in motion. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Robert Spillane spills him there. Second and 7. So Kittle comes in motion. On second down, Purdy. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, and I don't think it's going to be his last.
First and 10 for Purdy. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
Running with authority, pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
It is brought in the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting the game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Minshew going to open up with a throw. To the right side, hauled in by Myers.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He'll try and throw with Minshew. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. He gets 3. And he will score. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Niners offense ready now for their second drive. We're trying to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Samuel has it working the middle. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Pass brought in by Samuel. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable at...
And he will score. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here comes Tucker. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On play action, here's Minshew. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play there for the Raiders. 59 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's into the end zone. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Samuel gonna see what he can do. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Robert Spillane spills him there. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Ayuk with it on the left side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success, and that's what we saw here. These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
A run here with McCaffrey. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Marcus Epps up from the secondary to make the tackle. Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, 49ers.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
We need 2. Here's Purdy. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is...
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Raiders offense ready to get back to work. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Play action now with Minshew. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. And has for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. That's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Niners offense ready to take over possession of the football. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A 2nd down throw here for Purdy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. To throw, Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Back to the air again is Purdy. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. That catch puts him over 100 yards for the game, and we still have another half to go. That catch picks up the 1st down.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the 1st half clock. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll throw again with Purdy. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, halftime here. It's the visitors, the 49ers, who are on top. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. The drive starts with a run by Madison. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. That's Charvarius Ward, able to make the play. From the gun, here's Minshew. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air on 3rd down, it's Minshew. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rock Yassin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Taking off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down.
They'll send a tight end in motion. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Moving the tight end right. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
He's good, and he will get into the end zone. Brock Purdy, touchdown San Francisco. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here comes Tucker. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raiders' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. In motion is Myers. Quick throw here is complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Minshew. That one caught by Tucker. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
In motion is Myers. He'll try and throw with Minshew. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
This has been a great drive and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run with Madison. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Raiders. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. 49ers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Third down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. That's a gain of 15. It's good for a Niners first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Purdy on first down. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
To throw on first down is Purdy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points. And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Purdy going to put it up again. That is caught. What a throw. George Kittle. 49ers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll run here. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. That's taken in by the running back, Madison.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Now, Minshew. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Minshew going to look to throw again. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And the Niners are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line. Motioning one of the tight ends. 1st and 10 for Purdy. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. That's taken taken in by Jennings. Here's McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, 49ers.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
A tight end in motion now. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll send a tight end in motion. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's a 3rd and 10. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. Back deep, it's Trey Tucker. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Raider first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
They'll look underneath here to Madison. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
So if you're going to have time to allow your big tight end to start on one side of the field and run a crossing route all the way to the other, your big guys up front better hold up in protection. That's exactly what they were able to do here. Gave the quarterback the confidence of staying with him the entire way through, delivering that ball on the far side of the field, and leads to a nice pickup.
Second and 6 coming up. To throw once more. Here's Minshew. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Here's a big one. This third down. To the air once more is Minshew. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Vegas.